Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a video with products that are black owned companies, and in doing the video I have found that there are a lot of things that I have a lot of things, but I don't really know where they come from, who the people behind the brand are. So I have come to realize that I need to do a lot more research and to really become familiar with who is running these companies. So I did try to use mostly black owned products, and you'll see some Danessa Myricks, who I love. You'll see some Mcgrath, who I love, and Fenty. I love me some Riri. But other than that, I don't really see any other brands that stand out as being black owned in my collection. I know I have some Senna Cosmetics, and I believe that that is black owned. I'm not sure if Cosette is black owned, but I have a few brushes by Cosette, and I have Juvia's Place, but I wanted to really use the Mcgrath Divine Rose 2 palette. So if you guys want to see how I got this look. Alright guys, so today we are going to be using products from black owned companies, and I am really excited to do this video. I'm going to start off with the Mcgrath Labs foundation. The shade that I wear is I think it's 16. 15. So I'm going to shake it up, and I am just going to apply this using a sponge. So I wanted to tell you guys that I had enough of my hair, and I ended up going to get a cut because I just could not deal with how damaged and ugly my hair looked. In particular, my ends were just atrocious, and I got a haircut. I was just over it. Okay guys, so now I'm going to take the Mcgrath concealer, and this is in the shade M16. Yes, this is a little darker than my foundation shade, but that's okay because I like for my concealer to be more peachy or a little bit darker, because it helps counteract some of the darkness. Now the difference between this shade and my foundation shade is so slight that I would tell you it's okay to apply it over the foundation, but if it were very dark in comparison to my foundation, then what I would do is go in underneath my foundation and then put my foundation over it. Just a little trick. But I have to say that I'm glad I didn't return this foundation because I have really been enjoying it, and you guys know that skin changes and your needs change, and just based on that, I feel like I do really like the way that it looks on my skin, and I have found that using this Juno Co sponge really makes a difference in terms of getting the most coverage out of that foundation, as well as blending it down really beautifully onto the skin. So I have found a way to make this work for me. Prior to that, my only gripe with it was that I felt like it was not enough coverage and that I was using too much product to get the desired coverage. But I do love the way it wears, and I do love just the overall aesthetic it gives my skin. I'm now going to take a product by Danessa Myricks, and you guys probably know already, I love that woman so much. She is such an inspirational person. She is amazing. Her products are amazing, and I'm going to use her Dew Wet Balm. I actually haven't really played with this much because I'm intimidated by it. I'm like, it's a balm, it's gonna lift my foundation, but we're gonna use it today. And I don't see any lifting, but look at that. Woohoo, look at that glow. It does pick up some product because, as you guys can see, it does stain, but wow, this is beautiful. I'm just going to take a little bit of my puff, just blend so that it's not really on my cheeks. Wow, that is stunning. Okay, for my powder, I'm going to be using my Fenty powder in Banana, and I love this powder so much. It's one of my favorite powders, and it is fantastic. If you haven't tried any of the Fenty products, you need to, because it is really a fantastic line. So I'm going to take my sponge and just make sure that I don't have any creasing. And I'm going to take this and just press this onto my lids and my under eye. It's not sticking to the balm, which is good. I was a little worried about that, but I wanted to make sure that I set my makeup. Just going to use a brush, and I'm just going to lightly tap over that balm, which I can still see the glow through. Fantastic. I am going to try and layer the balm over the powder, but for right now, we're just gonna leave this as is. All right, guys, so I'm very excited because today we're gonna be playing with the Pat McGrath Mothership 8. This is Divine Rose 2. So beautiful. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to take this shade here, which is just a beautiful pinky rose shade, and I'm going to dust that in the crease. I was going to do a video where I was planning on doing a comparison between Divine Rose 1 and 2. Let me know if you guys are still interested in that. But I wanted to showcase some of the brands that are Black owned and show my support. So Pat McGrath is obviously very well known and popular, but there's other brands like Juvia's Place. I just found a nail polish brand called, and there are obviously other brands. So you should definitely do your research and look. I can't say that I have, you know, a lot of indie brands because I don't. But I think that part of this movement should be supporting smaller brands. And I know that that's something that people are definitely talking about, and also supporting Black owned brands. So I know that there's a lot of research that has been done already and a lot of information for us to access. So it's our responsibility and due diligence to support those brands. Wow, this is so beautiful. All right, guys, so as you guys can see, this is very pigmented, smooth, blended out beautifully. Like this is, and it's such a gorgeous color. I really love this color. Okay, so now I am going to go in with this other matte shade, just a deep purple. And I am going to use this to just kind of smoke out the outer corner a bit. I'm going to take a clean blending brush and I'm just going to blend this outer corner up into the crease a little bit. I am going to take this shade here. I know everybody wants to see that one, but I'm going to take that shade. And I am going to take it with my finger and just press it. Oh, wow. I love this combination. I love the color. I love everything about it. Now I'm going to take this shade here. And I apologize for not including the names, but my little carton is missing. Oh my gosh. Yes. I love this so much. And I also apologize for the noise. There's a lot of graduations going on, and oh, I love this color so much. This is stunning. This is what dreams are made of. Like, holy smokes. This is a beautiful like champagne gold, and it shifts pink. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tell you guys now, if you're wanting to get one or the other, so Divine Rose 1 or 2, I would highly recommend 2. This is what Divine Rose should have been. God, that's beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna go back with the middle shade and just kind of touch it up a bit so we don't lose. Oh gosh, this is so beautiful. I'm like thrilled. Love the way this looks. So I am going to take Strawberry Drip by Fenty, and I'm going to use it with the brush that they released, and I'm just going to hit my cheeks. So I was going to use the Danessa Myricks Dew Balm again, but I remembered that I have her highlighting palette, so I'm going to go ahead and use that once I apply my blush. Which with this blush, let me tell you guys, I like going a little heavy with it. I think it's she did a phenomenal job with these. So I'm going to just make my cheeks look nice and rosy. I could have used, and I just thought about it, the Pat McGrath palette. 2 of the shades are actually, you can use them as blushes. You know, you just kind of have to wing it sometimes. And it's what I saw, it's what I've been using a ton, so I love it. So I have the Danessa Myricks Lightwork Highlighting Palette. I love this palette. And this is what it looks like. I am going to take Easy Breezy and a little bit of No Prob. Mix the 2. You have to go in with a very light hand because these are super pigmented. And when I use it, it makes me want to go ham with the highlighter. She has perfected this beautiful like wet skin finish, and I love it. So love this palette. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty setting spray. I'm gonna let that set, and then we'll come back and do our lips. All right guys, for my lips, I'm gonna take Buff Lip Liner and Beautiful Stranger Lipstick by Pat McGrath. And I'm also going to use this Fenty liner. It's pink and it goes in the waterline, but let's do our lips first. Alright guys, so here is the final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I really had a lot of fun with this tutorial. I love the products that I used, and I have to tell you guys that in doing this actual video, it has made me realize that I don't really own a ton of makeup from indie brands, and also I'm not really sure where a lot of my makeup is coming from. So I think that this is a great opportunity for us to educate ourselves on who makes our makeup, who is providing us with our stuff, and really coming to terms with who we are supporting. So I will be doing more research on my shopping habits and really make some decisions to support smaller companies, smaller brands, and to really support, you know, our Black and brown people. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please be sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'm fully aware, just for the record, I'm fully aware that not all of the products that I used are Black owned products, which is why I left them out of my video. So what you guys did see, they are products that are Black owned, but there were also other products that I don't have anything from Black owned brands, so I didn't want to feature them. Don't come after me, because I'm gonna let you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.